The meeting was requested by the members of Parliament Myers, Heiliger, Bilyani, Leonard, and Connor. We now go over to the agenda point. As I mentioned, it was on February the 23rd of this year that Parliament received the request from the members of Parliament just mentioned, requesting a meeting with the management of GB to deliberate on the state of affairs of the company, and therefore this meeting today. I want to give the floor to the shareholder representative of GBNV and Minister of Public Housing, Spatial Planning, Environment and Infrastructure, Mr. Emmanuel, and ask if he wishes to make some introductory remarks regarding the company GEBENV. Minister Emmanuel, if you wish to do so, you have the opportunity now to make those remarks. Minister.
And yes, we received the information that we were to be in Parliament today, and here we are, and we are open and ready and willing to answer whatever questions there is. I know the management team of GEBE also has a presentation for the members of Parliament, and if you do us indulge us a bit, we can present that introductory or that presentation now or whenever is suitable at your choosing.
We have some points of areas of focus for this afternoon, which our vision, mission, and core values, our customer care improvement, our 2 megawatt solar energy project, LNG moving forward within NVGBE, our water, our automated meter infrastructure, our new lab, warehouse, power plant office, and a brief on electricity production capacity. The vision: provide our community with regionally competitive, quality, efficient, sustainable, and reliable services and products. Our mission: a committed company that provides reliable, cost-effective, quality electricity and water and wastewater management services in a safe, environmental friendly, sustainable, and innovative manner. Our core values are integrity, accountability and responsibility, being client-oriented, reliability, teamwork, and open and honest communication. This presentation will be done in 3 parts by all 3 management board members. I'll pass the floor to Ms. Iris Arundel.
I will elaborate on the area with the customer care improvements. Since us taking office in November 2016, we have continued with the strategic business plan that GB has, and one of the areas that we focus on is rebranding of our customer service, from customer service to customer care. We realize that we need to do more for our customers, we need to care more for them, so we have embarked on a number of things, such as we have enforced that when we place our customer care agents up front, that when a customer comes into GB, for instance, once they sit in front of any one of those agents, that any service what they may require, whether it's a complaint, whether it's a new application, whether it's a payment arrangement, whatever it may be, they can sit there and they can get that necessary service. They no longer have to go maybe from the main office to the distribution building. Everything they can sit at one area, and we have a back office that supports the front office to ensure that the customer get that necessary care that they have. Our next area that we did based on our rebranding is we came up with a customer care card. We did bring a card for every member of Parliament here today, because we will do hope that as members of Parliament, you will also sign on to our customer care card. What the customer care card had is that I will ask my people in the back to put the website up front, then I can explain you exactly how it works. So, and once you go to our website and you can log in. Yes. And then once you become a user, once you put your username and you log in, then it will take you straight to information pertaining to GB. This is our dashboard that we have created. On the dashboard, you notice that you can view your latest bill that is open. You can view your most current electricity bill, and from this area, you can even go and pay your bill. The reason for the customer care card is in the back. You will see all the different banks that we're making use of with all the GB account numbers that we have at those banks. This was done to give the customer more leeway, so you don't necessarily have to come to GB office anymore. You can stay from home or from wherever you are, and you can make payments to your bill. We also are coming with an app just now to make our services even more accessible to our customers. But just to give you, for instance, if you log into, if you click on, double click on Windward Island Bank, for instance, so you see you could have view your bill. So once you go and log in here, it will bring you to the address book. You just choose GB, so you don't necessarily have to choose account numbers. Account numbers will come up, and then you can pay your bill. So whichever customer using these banks, they can make access of this possibility, and that will enable them to feel more free, that they don't have to come and stand in any lines at GB, so to speak. Besides that, because we don't have much time, I will not go into everything here, but this is just a dashboard, and from here you can view even in your neighborhood, for instance, how you're using electricity versus your neighbors. Your bills will be billing history. You will no longer receive your bills manually from GB, but you have them at your disposal. So if you want to print them, even your readings, whatever area, you can see your readings from your meter and everything is there at your disposal. So that is one of the big improvements that we came with our customer care. Thank you so much. Now I'll go back to the slide. Presently, GB has, as of March 31st, we have 20,000 in our customers for electricity.
I need to remind the public of this, that we also have our car raffle, which is the following day, June 18th. We'll be drawing that live on television at 6 p.m. It's a collaboration that the Lions Club is doing with the Harbor Group, and we're going green. It's a beautiful car that we have, and tickets are on sale right now. Members of the public, along with the bingo, they can pick up tickets at the Van Dorp in Madam Estate. You can also pick up tickets at Big D's Photo Studio, and also at the Lion's Den on Sucker Garden Road, at the ASA office, or any Lion member. And when you see a Lion member, you know they are a Lion member. They always have tickets on them. You can ask them for tickets either for the Mother's Day Bingo on June 17th, or the Father's Day car raffle on June 18th. And the Lions will be selling tickets every Saturday from now until June 17th at the Lions Den. You can pull up with your car, and the Lions will be outside, and you can pay your little $10 and you can pick up your tickets for either the Mother's Day Bingo or the Father's Day car raffle.
Need a loan that's quick and easy. Island Finance. Up to 50,000 guineas really easy. Island Finance. For education, a renovation, that's no problem. Yes, it's true. That's not all. They're quick and friendly too. Island Finance. Appliances, vacations, even fix your car. You can depend on Island Finance.
Hey guys, did you know that now with Telcel, if you accumulate $25 or more within one calendar month, you get 15 more?
15 more?
Yes, 15 more, however you want.
So I can top up $3 now, $10 next week, and so on until I reach or pass $25?
That's right, get 15 more.
Wow! I feel like a 15 again.
Yeah, right. Accumulate $25 or more within one calendar month and get 15 more. Telcel, when you want more.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
The upcoming projects that we have is the new building, because we are in dire need of space for our workers, and also our lab. The first impression of our lab is always that the space is too small and it seems unprofessional, but even when we have done an audit, it shows that our lab is really of high quality, and that the staff stand out as being very professional, very capable of their job. So we would like to have a building that is fitting to their standards of work. So there's a project for us to have the new GB building, which will house not only the new lab, also modern warehouse facilities, new garage and parking for our vehicles, and a workshop for distribution, new distribution team office, and a modern office building. And also, we are also working separately on the new power plant office, which is quite outdated. And all of our buildings will now be built totally environmentally friendly. The projects that we have identified to seek financing for externally are a new engine, which would be engine DG number 21, the building that I mentioned just now, the facility, new lab, warehouse, garage, and distribution building. Also, we are looking to go towards liquid natural gas to produce our power, and also the solar energy. This is just a picture of the Central Bank of Curaçao and St. Martin to show the solar on the rooftops. We are looking at putting the solar on the rooftops of our GB buildings in town and in KB, and we are currently in negotiations with MPC and Sundial to also use their rooftops. We are moving towards the liquid natural gas, and we have purchased DG number 20, which is already LNG ready. It's LNG HFO. And we are currently running on HFO, heavy fuel oil, but it is ready to operate on LNG. We are looking at converting some of our older engines to LNG as well, number 18 and 19 in particular now. And we are looking at any future engines that they should be LNG ready as well. And we are currently looking at how we can source the LNG. You might know in the Caribbean, in the Dominican Republic, and in Jamaica, and in Puerto Rico, there's LNG. And Jamaica has a really nice facility right now with the sourcing of LNG. So we have been looking at it for some time, and we want to move towards that. If we look at our water network, we have 13 water tanks that are operational on the island right now, spread throughout the island. We have 2 tanks that are not operational, which would be the KB tank. You might have seen if you look down there that we have been demolishing one tank so that we can rebuild it. It's a very old tank. And the other tank is the tank in the District West in Coopercoy. We had the Mullet Bay tank which imploded. So there's no tank there. And we have just completed the connection of the Cahill tank, so which was the second Cahill tank. And our storage right now is approximately 1 day. And we have, to increase our storage, we have projects released for new tanks in Clary State, St. James. They're on the budget this year. We have renewal of tanks in Mount William Hill and Pelican, also on the budget, and the process have started for those projects. As I mentioned, our water quality control, our lab, does a great job. They are part of our entire water network. This is just a schematic overview of where the tanks are located, where you see the dots. As you can see here, we are lacking a tank in the District West, in the lower area, and in the upper right-hand corner. Those are the areas, and that's why we're looking at the St. James tank for this year, and we're looking at a Rice Hill tank for next year. So we are trying to improve our water network as much as possible. When we look at our non-revenue water, we have had a non-revenue water plan, which started in 2014. Before that, we were nearing 40% in non-revenue water. We saw that being reduced with a number of measures that we have taken. One of the most significant one was the change in the water meters, going to the digital meters. And we have seen our reduction in non-revenue water go down from 40% to around 19%. And I must tell you that actually we expect that that 19% will fall a lot lower than that soon, because we continue to work on our non-revenue water measures. We have implemented the water management program. We actively do repairs of leaks and repairs of repetitive leaking. We have projects for that to change out great areas of repetitive leaking. And one of the other causes for our non-revenue water is the use of the fire hydrants, because it's unrecorded water, so it only registers by us as a water loss. And there is also the water that is lost from the take or pay contract with 7 Seas.
People all across St. Martin are switching to a more rewarding experience. The WIP MasterCard Fun Miles credit card, better known as My Card. Earn 1 Fun Mile for every $2 spent, even abroad and online. This will quickly get you a ton of fun miles to redeem for travel, shopping, food, fuel, and much more. But there's more to My Card. Worldwide acceptance, an EMV chip for extra security, and 250 free fun miles with first use. Switch to My Card today at WIB.
Fun miles, from within your reach.
Hey guys, did you know that now with Telcel, if you accumulate $25 or more within one calendar month, you get 15 more?
15 more?
Yes, 15 more. However you want.
So I can top up $3 now, $10 next week, and so on until I reach or pass $25?
That's right. Get 15 more.
Wow! I feel like a 15 again.
Yeah. Right. Accumulate $25 or more within one calendar month and get 15 more. Telcel, when you want more.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
In my opinion, everything is perfect and you would be great for the job. But I see here that there's a 2-year gap in your resume. What did you do?
I was hospitalized for mental illness.
Oh, mental illness?
I've undergone treatment and I have a wonderful family that supports me.
Well, that is good news.
No, it's fine. I'm recovered.
We'll contact you, okay?
For a better understanding of mental health and what you can do to stop mental health stigma, please go to the Mental Health Foundation's website at www.mhf-sxm.com.
And an update on the several initiative draft laws that I have been working on. You know that the timeshare ordinance that has been passed by Parliament. I am constantly checking to see when the 6 weeks will expire. As you know that all ordinances need to be given the opportunity for the Ombudsman to review the laws of Parliament and decide whether, in the opinion of the Ombudsman, there are any conflicts with the Constitution. And if the Ombudsman decides that that is the case, then that would then have to go on to the Constitutional Court. But however, in any case, a 6 weeks period needs to be allotted for the Ombudsman to make that determination. I would need to check it back, but I think that we are approaching that 6 weeks following the timeshare ordinance passage. And if we don't hear anything from the Ombudsman within the 6 weeks period, then the law, so in this case the timeshare ordinance, goes into effect. With respect to the timeshare authority, so the other law, as you know, the whole timeshare issue concerned 2 laws, and although I still see some comments regarding the timeshare authority by especially timeshare users. I have already made it known, and the Timeshare Association on St. Martin and some of the other, the ROC and the ARDA, those organizations, they have been informed that based on their request, they have 90 days to look at a draft timeshare authority and give me their comments. As I mentioned before, both timeshare laws were initiated in a time where we had a lot of issues in the timeshare industry. When I look at the draft that I took over, as far as the authority is concerned, it can be considered heavy-handed. I think the initiators back then really tried to create a body that would deal with any issue in the timeshare industry. And again, back then, maybe such a body would have been necessary. However, when I see that in the draft proposal for the timeshare authority, for example, it's even stated in the law that the authority must be operational 5 days a week. I think those type of details do not belong in the ordinance. You're talking a national ordinance, timeshare authority, and then you have these kind of detailed logistical issues. So I have agreed, and I am awaiting the reaction by those from the industry, but I have agreed to allow a 90 days period so that I can get in the reaction from those who have requested and others. And that authority also, or the draft that is now under discussion, also makes a change to a proposed change to the room tax ordinance and the timeshare ordinance, the timeshare tax, and the proposal in the timeshare authority to change the timeshare tax is to change it from 90 guilders a week to 102 guilders a week. So 12 guilders different. I have seen several persons, especially timeshare owners from abroad, who are referring to a $200 additional fee. I don't know where that comes from. What I do know is that in the draft national ordinance timeshare authority, the proposal is also to change the timeshare tax from 90 guilders to 102 guilders, so a 12 guilders difference. Even that, in my opinion, when we're having a discussion about the timeshare authority, will be discussed, should be discussed. So that's the timeshare authority.